Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Branton, your host for today, and welcome to Edit Off. Now, we all like to get a bit political sometimes. People like to pick sides on a spectrum and then debate on silly things such as letting trannies piss in certain bathrooms, or perhaps debate about if Uncle Ted might have been onto something. But as fun as screaming and sending death threats to each other over political beliefs is, today is going to be a little different. Today is going to be a little more civil, a little more sophisticated. Today we have a contest. Today we see which political extreme makes better edits, the far left or the far right. For this, I have handpicked 5 edits from either side and will score them based on music, visuals, and Sigma energy. So without any further ado, let's get into it. We're starting off with the left.
Товарищи, рабочая крестьянская революция, о необходимости которой все время говорили большевики, совершилась!
A decent start could have been worse. The funk music is good, although I'm not sure what it's called because the uploader didn't bother to link it for some reason. The visuals are not great. There are no cool-looking effects or movements that sync up with the cuts, and some of the images used are poorly cropped with black bars on the side. Not a good look. As for Sigma energy, I'd say there is maybe a little bit, but that is mostly due to the music. Apart from that, there is nothing Sigma about this really. All in all, I'd rate this first left-wing edit a 2 out of 10. Put a little more work in, comrade.
So rufen wir Kommunisten den Massen zu. Waffen in den Händen der herrschenden Klasse sind Waffen gegen das werktätige Volk. Nieder mit den Kriegshetzern in Deutschland und Frankreich. Nieder mit dem Krieg.
Ah yes, an Ernst Thälmann edit. That East German propaganda film kind of blew up in recent years, hasn't it? The music is solid, memory reboot is great, a little overused though. I gotta say the visuals are very nice. The music goes well with the cuts, the filter looks good, the movement looks good, and having Thälmann's speech over it is also a nice touch. And the Sigma energy, well, I do admit Thälmann is a bit of a Sigma, especially in that film. Therefore, I give this edit a solid 8 out of 10. Keep it up, Pinko. That one was a little bit more on the short side, showing off the flags of the Allied powers. The music is yet again decent. You can't go wrong with funk, but still there is no link to the actual song. In terms of effects and movement, it does pretty well, but it suffers from the fact that it is limited to the size of a YouTube short. Also, the watermarks are way too big. Not to mention, this isn't all too Sigma. You might feel a bit like a Sigma if you are from one of the countries shown, but otherwise, not very Sigma-y. I give this little short a 4 out of 10. I'm sure you tried.
Be prepared to enter a world stranger than you have ever imagined. The world of witchcraft, magic, and ritual.
million followers.
I'm gonna have to cut it short here. Don't want this to drag on for too long, but it's just more of the same, showing off how cool the Soviets were. I've got no complaints about the music. The Perturbator remix is a banger and more people should use it. As for visuals, the footage used is good and high quality. It is well edited to the beat, although there was not much done in terms of cool, smooth movements and filters. The Sigma energy this emits, I'd say, is middling. It's more patriotic and aggressive. I give this long Red Army edit a 6 out of 10. Keep on marching and you'll make it. Wow. That was complete dog shit. I mean, seriously, this was front page material when I looked up communist edit. Are you joking? The music is passable, at least. The visuals are fucking awful. This looks more like a PowerPoint presentation than an edit. That CapCut watermark at the end was the last nail in the coffin for visuals. And honestly, this oozes beta energy more than anything else. 0 out of 10, get it the fuck away from me. It's now time to get into the right-wing stuff. Prepare your anus.
Pull that shit up, Jamie.
A Wehrmacht edit, a definite improvement to the edit that came before, but not without its problems. Now, Wasted is a good song and it works well with edits. Apart from overusage, there is not much to complain about. But as for the visuals, I did notice quite the error when the beat dropped, with it seemingly switching to Roblox footage. It's not the worst thing in the world by any means, just be more careful next time. There are no filters but plenty of movement, seemingly made with CapCut, but this guy at least had the decency to cut off that stupid watermark. Apart from that, I like the little intro making fun of the Gooner furry. Sigma energy? Not really. A little bit from the music, but still, not really. I give this edit a 4 out of 10. You ain't getting out of Stalingrad with this one.
In October 1929, the US stock market crashed. Unemployment in Germany soared to over 6 million. Only extremist politicians seemed to offer a solution. This was fertile ground for a new breed of rabble-rousing right-wing politicians. Among them, Adolf Hitler. He was now absolute leader, the Führer of Germany.
Now that's what I call an edit. The song chosen is good and not overused. The visuals are great. The movement, the effects, it all goes together wonderfully. And yeah, I'd also say this is definitely very Sigma as well. It gets a 10 out of 10. Keep 'em coming, mein Führer.
Das Haus der deutschen Kunst. Bogenschütze von Fritz Röll. Berufung von Professor Arno Breker. Das Urteil des Paris von Professor Thorak. Der Rächer von Professor Arno Breker. Professor Arno Breker, einer der bedeutendsten Repräsentanten neuer deutscher Kunst bei der Arbeit. Eine Abordnung französischer Maler und Bildhauer besuchte gelegentlich einer Studienreise durch Deutschland das Staatsatelier Arno Brekers, um die Werke des Meisters kennenzulernen.
That's right, it's fucking Arno Breker time, baby. Now I admit, I've got a bit of a soft spot for Arno Breker edits, given that I have made a couple myself. Hell, that Chudboria guy even commented on them. But putting all that aside, the music still goes hard. I like the voiceover. It is a bit lacking in the movement and filters department, but it still lines up nicely with the beat of the song. And oh boy, the Sigma energy. Literally can't think of anything more Sigma or Alpha for that matter than Arno Breker's sculptures. My boy Chudborea gets a 9 out of 10. Keep on saving the West and please upload again soon. Another day, another YouTube short. Once again, the music is good. Whoever made this went all in on movement and filters for the visuals, which I like a lot. As for Sigma energy, I'd say it's decent. There is only so much Sigma energy you can get from a bunch of images, you know? I give it a 5 out of 10. Nothing special, but also not bad. This was another long one, so I'm gonna cut this one off too. You might be wondering, why would I choose something like that over other more flashy edits? Well, it's because this is the single most viewed Wehrmacht edit on YouTube, standing at a whopping 5.1 million views. Impressive. The song Lay All Your Love on Me works well, especially for slow-pace edits. The visuals are very mid, I gotta say. They don't align with the music, and there was not much done with the colorized footage in terms of editing. Bit of a shame, really. I'd say the soldier close-ups and the music are carrying the Sigma energy for this one. It's fine, but there is plenty of room for improvement. All in all, I give it a 6 out of 10. I'm sure it was the launchpad for many other edits to follow, but I think the most viewed Wehrmacht edit on YouTube deserves a little more. Here are all the scores in order. On average, the right wing fared better, which means that the far right is the winner of this edit-off. Congratulations, far right. Total Chud victory has been achieved. See you soon in the next episode of Edit Off.